Welcome back to TV Tuesdays. Today I have with me Kris Goodman, and Kris just recently joined Chattel Group, and I wanted y'all to meet him. So, Kris, welcome, and thanks for coming on the show and tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, thank you, Sarah. Definitely very excited for this experience. I went to school down in Tampa. I graduated from University of South Florida with a degree in finance, and I got a minor in real estate. I didn't grow up in that area. I grew up in Ohio, in the Columbus metro area. So went to high school up there. It's where I kind of spent most of my formative years through high school, up into college. But I have a younger sister, and we're definitely pretty close. Um, we've always had a lot of commonalities and shared a lot, playing sports, being active, traveling, doing different stuff. So she's been a great resource for me. But yeah, I'm glad that I chose the degree in finance that I did because we live in a world where it's very useful and it provides a lot of flexibility. There's a lot of options within it. You can be an analyst, you can learn and kind of grow and up a corporate ladder, so to speak, or you can kind of go different, have an entrepreneurial mindset. And that's kind of the route that I wanted to choose because I kind of like thinking like a small business owner. And there's a lot that goes into that. Like you have to be very organized and on top of your schedule. You have to be very responsible and just, truly act like an adult. But I think with that, I did some internships. My first job out of school was a property tax analyst up in Alpharetta and with a
Okay.
company called Invoke Tax Partners. And I did that for almost 2 years and gained some solid experience there, kind of understanding how taxes work and why people get so frustrated that they have to pay so much money when it comes to that. And then after that, I did kind of an internship with Foundry Commercial, and it was only about a 3 month stint that I was there, but I learned kind of how transactions take place and kind of the entry point of how everything works. So it was very interesting to see that and kind of view it and take it and move to the residential side. But I felt like I always knew that I wanted to be on the residential side. Um, the commercial was more of a trial and error, and then once I kind of saw that it could be very transactional, and I don't think the transactional part of it really fit my personality. So I think with the selling residential, there's much more of an emotional attachment. You have to be cognizant of that, aware of that with people, and
Yeah.
you have to have patience and really that
Yeah,
build
empathy.
relationships with
It
people and
really
empathy.
takes empathy,
Yeah.
and being able to put yourself in someone else's shoes, because typically a real estate transaction involves, you know, death, birth, marriage. What else?
Divorce, unfortunately, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, some really big life changes. So it takes someone with compassion to manage all of those emotions and manage the emotions of the other side of the transaction. And our goal is to do a drama-free transaction. And
Yeah.
so there are, um, that's what we strive for. That's what our affirmation is. We work with reasonable, easy to work with, drama-free buyers, sellers, and agents who work for the highest good of all concerned. So that's my affirmation every day.
Yeah.
Anyway, well, why did you pick the Chattel Group? And what was it? And what do you think about place and all the things?
Yeah, I think the certainly the play software is great. I haven't hit my launch period yet, so I have different checklists that I have to complete, like a pre-launch and a pre-launch that I've been going through with Peter. But both Peter, certainly you and Peter have different styles, and I think you guys really complement each other very well. So it's good sometimes when you have a similar personality, it can people can clash and stuff, but the yin and yang kind of often rings true a lot. So I really in the short time that I've been with you guys, I really have enjoyed seeing that. I think, it does really complement well. I think I'm a good fit. I'm a good kind of third party added to that because I'm also different in my own way. Like I'm a little bit introverted at first, but once you get to know me, I can really come out of my shell and talk to people and be very engaging and open. So I don't know, both my meetings with you and Peter, like obviously you guys are very professional, very, you know what you're doing, have a lot of experience. I think it's hard to find people that don't gatekeep information and don't aren't so willing and open to share information. And that's what you guys are attempting to do with another generation. So
Really want you and all the other agents that work with us to have a big life and be very successful. Long after we've come and gone from real estate, we've helped launch you into a life worth living, a business worth having, and building generational wealth. So
yeah.
you hear that banging in the background. We're doing a renovation, so I won't make you endure that much longer. But anyway, Kris, thanks for joining us today. And I'm
Yeah.
going to check back in with you in about 6 months, see how things are going, and I'll interview you then and let everybody know what's up with you.
Okay. Sounds like a plan.
So thanks for watching and bye for now.
All right. Thank you, Sarah.